Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is Music Lyrics Explained 21. And today is Makin Whoopee. Okay, let's look at the note here. This song was originally recorded and performed by Eddie Cantor. However, it is a classic, humorous. It is funny. Once you get into it, you'll hear it. A song that has been remade numerous times, many times, by such singers as Ella Fitzgerald, Ray Charles, Doris Day, and even the actress Michelle Pfeiffer in the movie Baker Boys, I think in the 1990s, just to name a few. So, and there's many more. She surprisingly did a really good job of singing this song too. But anyway, like usual, let's read the lyrics and let's go over it, and I'll explain any lyrics that need to be explained. All right, so let's start. Here it begins. Another bride, another June, another sunny honeymoon, another season, another reason for making whoopee. All right, now remember, just the title itself, making whoopee, it's kind of an old phrase. It means to have sex or sexual relations. We don't hear it so much anymore, but it was used in a humorous way. It was kind of a way to, an indirect way of saying this. So let's go over the first verse here. Another bride. So getting married already. Another June, of course. Remember, June was the famous month for getting married. Another sunny honeymoon. All right, typically take off, get for a honeymoon. Another season, another reason for making whoopee. All right, another season, like the wedding season. Another reason. Well, remember, this song was originally performed and recorded by Eddie Cantor, I think, way back in the early part of the century, or around the 1920s or something. So, more people used to actually wait until they were married before they made whoopee. Let's put it that way. So maybe that was one of his reasons for getting married. Maybe he was anxious to make whoopee. Maybe he didn't make whoopee before time. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, let's look at paragraph number 2, or the verse number 2. A lot of shoes, a lot of rice. The groom is nervous. He answers twice. It's really killing that he's so willing to make whoopee. All right, so I guess they're getting ready, for the wedding. A lot of shoes, a lot of rice. Remember, usually when a bride or groom leaves the wedding chapel, a lot of people throw rice at them. That's supposed to be like a symbol of fertility. All right, so a lot of rice. The groom, that's the guy that's getting married. The groom is nervous. He answers twice. Well, maybe he might be so nervous, when the priest asks him, do you take this woman to be your lawful wedded bride, blah, blah, blah. Maybe he said, I do. Maybe he answered 2 times. It's really killing. All right, now killing, kind of an old use. Killing, of course, means killing. It's pronounced, the apostrophe there, so. Meaning extremely funny or hilarious. We don't use it quite as much anymore to have this meaning, although you can sometimes we sometimes use a killing joke could mean a very funny joke, or sometimes when somebody made you laugh a lot, you might hear somebody say, "You're killing me, stop it," to mean that, again, it's extremely funny. So might have come from that originally. All right, so it's really killing that he's so willing. Willing means here willing, willing to do something. Doing something in a very enthusiastic way. That he's so willing to make whoopee. All right, so again, maybe this is the reason he got married to begin with. I don't know. All right, so let's go to the next verse. Now picture a little love nest down where the roses cling. Picture the same sweet love nest. Think what a year can bring. All right, good. So here if we say picture means imagine, see the pictures in your mind. A little love nest, a house or apartment where people who are having a love affair meet. So that we could refer to that as their love nest. That's their little love nest. Okay, good. Think what a year can bring. All right, so I don't know, I'm married for a year. What could happen, huh? Yes. All right, so then we go to the next verse. They let you know what happened. He's washing dishes and baby clothes. He's so ambitious, he even sews. But don't forget, folks, that's what you get, folks, for making whoopee. All right, good. So he's washing dishes. All right, so he's a real family man. And baby clothes. So, well, now you know what a year could bring. I guess he had a baby already. He's so ambitious, he even sews. Remember, ambitious, again, you're willing to get ahead, determined to be successful. He's so ambitious. He even sews. All right. You can understand this. Sometimes it's not always easy to get husbands to help with the housework. But they might do some things, but sewing's probably one of the last things they'll do. So they say he even sews. But don't forget, folks, that's what you get, folks, for making whoopee. So don't forget, folks. So I don't know, maybe this is a warning to some bachelors. Yeah, you want to make whoopee? Well, this is the way it may end up. You may end up doing this. You may end up washing dishes and baby clothes. Okay. All right, let's continue. Another year, maybe less. What's this I hear? Well, can't you guess? She's feeling neglected, and he's suspected of making whoopee. All right, so now maybe a second year goes by. What's this I hear? Well, can't you guess? I don't know. It sounds like he's cheating on her. She feels neglected. Neglected, of course, if you're neglected to fail to give someone enough love or attention. So, he's away. And he's suspected. Maybe you're suspicious. What's he doing? Why is he away all the time? Of making whoopee. Maybe he's got something on the side. Maybe he's got another woman. All right. So let's continue. Let's go to the next verse. Yeah. She sits alone most every night. He doesn't phone. He doesn't write. He says he's busy. But she says, is he? He's making whoopee. All right, so, yeah, she sits alone. Well, I guess he's not coming home much, most every night. He doesn't phone, he doesn't write. He says he's busy, but she says, is he? So again, her suspicion is getting higher here. He's making whoopee, so she suspects that he's cheating on her. Okay, let's go to the next part. Now he doesn't make much money, only 5,000 per. Some judge who thinks he's funny says you'll pay 6 to her. All right, so now he doesn't make much money, only 5,000 per. So you can see how old this song is, because that was probably a normal salary. 5,000 per is probably means 5,000 per year. So you couldn't. That wouldn't go very far at all today. So probably, it's probably more like what 30 or 40,000 would be today at least, maybe more. So some judge who thinks he's funny, because he's actually telling the guy, well, you make 5,000, well, you pay her 6, make her more than everything that you make, basically. Says you'll pay 6 to her. So even though he makes 5, the judge says you pay 6 to her. So he has to make even more money than he's making now. Okay. So here's the next verse. It still continues. He says, now judge, suppose I fell. Judge says, budge right into jail. You better keep her. I think it's cheaper than making whoopee, or at least making whoopee with some other woman. So this is the guy talking. He says, now judge, suppose I fell. I mean, how can I pay her 6? I only make 5. What's going on? And the judge says, budge. Budge means like move or push, I guess. Budge right into jail. So you don't pay her, you're going to jail, basically. That's what he says. You better keep her. So don't go with this other woman. Maybe just stay married. Don't get this divorce. Treat her right. I think it's cheaper than making whoopee, or at least making whoopee with another woman. Okay, so and then it just kind of goes into one last verse. Yes, you better keep her, Daddy. I think it's cheaper than making whoopee. All right, so again, it's meant as a kind of a humorous song. It's an old song. It's a classic. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. Anyway, thank you for your time. Bye bye.